Hey guys and girls, welcome to Two-Step Builds. This is the first one. Hey guys and girls, welcome to the first ever episode of Two-Step Builds. Just keep going. Hey guys and girls, welcome to the first ever episode of Two-Step Builds. I want to appreciate, good God. Hey guys and girls, welcome to the first ever episode of Two-Step Builds. I appreciate you guys checking out my channel. If you like what we're going to be doing here, I want to ask you to go ahead and subscribe down here. Sorry for the jitters, my first ever episode, so get better as we go on, but you know, for the meantime, deal with me, whatever. But I've been a car guy for a long time, not really sure what to do with my life here. Been a car guy for a really long time. As long as I can walk, I've been into cars. Been in and out of about 30 plus vehicles or so. I know that's not quite a bit for you know, a lot of the YouTube guys got quite a bit, but for myself, that's pretty good. Got a couple of cars we're going to go over. I put something on my Instagram. Go ahead and check me out on there. Be Two-Step Builds 427 at Instagram. Check that one out and be able to check out some of the cars, some of the things that I'm doing here. We're going to be doing some things with hopefully all of them. One of them, my 51 GMC, we're going to check out here in a minute. We'll not really sure exactly where I'm going with that one yet. I might keep it, might sell it. If you guys want to see it built, let me know. I might hold on to it, do some stuff to it, but I'm thinking get rid of that one, try and clear up a little bit of room for some other builds that we would like to do. Big JDM guy, big Euro guy, although I do like a little bit of all of them. As this is my first ever episode, we're just going to kind of check out all the cars that I got here. I'll give you a quick rundown on all of them, some of my ideas, what I'd like to do with them, and then kind of where we're going to go forward on all that. So again, if you like what we're going to do here, feel free to subscribe. I unfortunately am blessed with living in the Great White North, not quite Canada, but about 50 miles from it, up in North Dakota area, so you'll probably see a lot of my breath. I'd like to do some things here. Hopefully come here soon. We're going to go ahead and insulate, hopefully put heater in here, some new lighting. Looks like the lighting's okay, but maybe put some LED lights. We can do a little bit of more work in here, do a couple things. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and check these cars out, huh? So this here's my 51 GMC. My phone just fell over. That's all right. We'll just keep going with it. 51 GMC, unfortunately, she has to live her life outside, and you'll find out why in a second of what sits in the garage. But let's go ahead and unwrap her and see what she looks like. So this here's the beast, 51 GMC. Originally started its life as I would assume a two-wheel drive, as most of them do. But this one's been converted over at some point in its life to a four-wheel drive, sitting on a Ram Charger, trail duster frame for the four-wheel drive. They did a complete cab, everything else. Owner before me did a lot of that. So let's go ahead and take a walk around and we'll see what we got. So this here, 51, obviously, as we've said a couple of times already. Pretty sweet. Started off its life again, two-wheel drive, converted over. I've had it for a couple of years now. Been doing some work on it. Actually quite a bit of work. Electrical system inside of it was completely trashed when I first got it. They used the original wiring harness from the truck. It was a nightmare, so got the entire wiring harness. All new painless performance wiring harness in it. It's got a 318, 40 over, up to 323. Quite a few little goodies on there. Obviously, again, North Dakota. Snow until May. It's a whopping, I don't know, 8, 10 degrees, something like that, but it's above zero, so that's nice. Did do a true dual exhaust. Still got the original wheels and tires from the truck. I did do a nice, I like the dip your ride. They got some cool stuff. It's like a professional dip. I did that on the grill here. I have some goals to do some other things with it. We'll see how far we go. Got some nice lights, aftermarket lights there. I sucked the bumper in a little bit. It was kind of out quite a bit. Look underneath the hood. Got our 318 40 over. Got some nice little MSD goodies in there. Heater hoses, some billet pulleys. Got a Holley fuel pressure regulator there. That Brock AVS2 carburetor on it. I do have the MSD, full MSD ignition. Deleted the factory ignition system with the crazy box that usually sits down here. It's just got a 3-wire standalone MSD ignition, milling headers, got a high flow pump, 3-core aluminum radiator, nice electric fan and everything else in there. Fun truck. Does run good. It's got the 727 trans in it, 4-wheel drive. It's got a very high stall converter in the thing, so it's not the quickest thing in the world, but get the RPMs up, and she does like to run good. I have been kind of in the process of doing quite a bit of work on the inside. Obviously, my door cards are off right now. Not that they're very big. They're over there. Replacing headliner right now. My second piece that's on that side was too short, so I gotta either make my own or whatever else. I'd like to go ahead and just do a nice custom headliner in there, but we'll see. I do have the cover for that. It's down here somewhere. I'm not really sure exactly. Pulled the seats out. Got a bench seat from a Ram, I think, something like that. Built some custom brackets out of aluminum. That probably isn't the best idea in the world. If we get in a crash, probably tear itself off there, but that's what I had to work with, so that's what I built. Again, bed's completely rhino lined. Have the old seat mats, good lord. Got the old floor mats in there. Chrysler 9 1/4, I believe it is. Rancho stocks. Does sit a little too tall for me, if I'm being honest. I did lower the back end down a couple of inches, but it sits nice now. I still think it just sits just a little too tall for myself on getting the doors aligned. You can see doors don't line up the best in the world, but these old trucks, none of them ever did. I did replace the door hinges there, but kind of working away at it. Again, door cards there, replacing that. Got some goodies. A little vent down there. I forget what I was doing up underneath there. I think I was looking at my dash. I wanted to do the IntelliTronics dash on there. Give it a nice gauge set. Fun truck. Starts up. We'll go ahead and give her a cold start now. See what you guys think. Say cold start, I mean cold start. She's up and running now, runs at about 4.5 psi fuel pressure. She does run awesome. It's a fun truck to drive. Again, a lot of what I wanted to do. I would love overdrive with her. This being coming from the Chrysler, it actually has the passenger side drop front axle. So if I did anything as far as converting over to the Alpha 518 transmission from the Durangos and the other Chrysler products, I'd have to go ahead and swap over to the transfer case at the same time too. It's got the NP203 right now, all-wheel drive transfer case. At that point I'd probably have to swap out front axle, which means I have to swap out rear. But had some crazy ideas actually. You guys tell me what you think. I actually thought about possibly doing, big into conversions. I love conversions. Thought about doing something crazy. Chris is BS for Build. Loved his Datsun that he did with the BMW V10 in it. Not that I think I would go that crazy, but I thought about actually doing a BMW 335 or a 535 with the all-wheel drive. Drop the whole subframes, put subframes in it. Just kind of make it something crazy. I know a lot of you American guys probably be pissed that I'd be putting European stuff in that, but you know what? It'll be for good fun. Yeah, so dang fun truck. You guys let me know what you guys think. Should I hold on to this guy, try and build something crazy out of it? Should I just work with what I got, or should I go ahead and sell it, get something else? Again, big European guy. Thought about buying BMWs, Porsches, like a lot of the Audis, the older ones. Not a rich guy. I don't have a ton of money to work with. Got a good amount of tools. As time goes on, hopefully we'll start to build up our tool supply, get some fun and new things. But you guys tell me what you think. I think I'm kind of on the verge of just selling it off, getting something else, working with something else. But you guys tell me what you think. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull this guy around, pull the other vehicles out. We can get a look at all the other vehicles. I'm sorry if I have no idea what I'm pointing at. It's probably pointing at crazy stuff like the forehead or something. Turn the heat on. It's freaking cold outside. We'll go ahead and pull this one around now so we can pull the other vehicles out, get a look at all those guys here. So you probably saw this one sit in the background as we were just looking at the truck here. I'm about to take a look at her. This is 1993 Skyline GTST. A little bit of history on the Skylines for those of you that don't know. No, not every Skyline is a GTR. I know that's kind of the thing. They're not all GTRs. Sorry, that was obnoxious. They're not all GTRs. GTST 93, last year the R32. Got some aftermarket drag wheels on there. Not knowing that you need quite a bit of offset, so I do have a little bit of wheel spacer in there to clear the calipers. I really like the Cosmos wheels. There we go, the R1s. I would really love to run a set of those. I do have the original wheels and tires over there. I did drive this daily for a little while, believe it or not. We'll go ahead and give you guys a cold start on this guy. Not quite as dramatic as the 51 was, but pretty nice all the same. There's quite a bit involved with this one. We'll let it warm up. We'll pull it out and we'll check it out. So here she is. Had her out of the garage. She pretty much lives in the garage year round. That's why the pickup truck sits outside. Hate to do it, but haven't had a chance to really clean her. 1993 thing. Check this out. Oh man, fancy. It's pretty cool for a 93 though. I do have the original I guess probably what it came with. Our GTR side skirts not on currently because in true Skyline fashion. We got a little bit of rot in the back quarter panels right here. Got to try and clean it up, and actually need to find some new clips for them too. If you guys know, maybe you do, or I can find some new these guys. Here, grab them both. Where's the other ones at? There it is. So these are what hold the side skirts on. These are what hides the side skirts on. Those go up underneath. bolts onto the pinch weld and bolts underneath. And this is actually what holds them on those back quarter panels. And as you guys can see, they are super, super rusty. I'd love to get some either new aluminum ones, or I don't know if they make plastic ones. You guys let me know. Other than that, I'm going to have to just clean these guys up and go ahead and get those reinstalled once we get that little bit of rust fixed up. But getting back to it here. Nissan 300ZX brakes will work on this. That's going to be an upgrade here very shortly. So the brakes are bad. Does still have factory HICAS on it. Would like to go ahead and have that removed. It is a cool system, but very schizophrenic from 25 years ago. Kind of works, kind of doesn't. Everything works pretty much as it should. Interior, again, all my vehicles are torn apart right now, but currently in the process, and that'll be a video coming up here pretty quick. I'm actually going to be putting radio in this guy. These guys usually obviously sit up here, and then got a kit to go ahead and put in. This guy, I'm going to have to buy a new one, but it's a Pioneer unit. It's really cool. Allows you to actually hook your phone to it, do Bluetooth, give you actual some mile an hour and stuff like that, because obviously everything here is in kilometers an hour, and whatever else. Lights, dash, carbon fiber knob. Got that from 8080. It was pretty cool. Seats are all in pretty good shape, other than the one tear there in the side of it there. Steering wheel is pretty hammered. I'd like to go and have that recovered. And then again, another true Skyline thing. The bubbles in the dash, got one there, one there. These guys are a little torn apart, so I'd like to go ahead and pull the dash out. All the side panels, as you can see, the rear moldings here, they're kind of coming apart. I'm going to go ahead and probably pull all those off, and we're going to wrap them in. I'm thinking some suede. What do you guys think? I'd like to do suede. I'm a big suede guy. The anthracite, or I don't know how you pronounce it, the high-end headliners, and you've seen a lot of those guys, would be cool to do. My headliner up here, it's not in bad shape. It does kind of look like somebody was murdered. Head was chopped off in here, a little dirty, so either I'm going to pull that out and clean it up, put it back in, or I'm thinking I'm going to probably go ahead and wrap that one at the same time too. Oh God! Headlamp. Hood latch is very, very tough to get open, but we got her here. Pop the hood. Again, sorry for the video, first time, we'll get better. I'd like to get the new camera. I got kind of an off-brand GoPro that we're using here. Let me know how the video quality is. If sound sucks or the video sucks, let me know. I'll go ahead and invest in a better camera, get that done. But here's the engine, RB20, DET. Pretty clean, factory battery, Panasonic. Don't see those very often, kind of cool. I have replaced the alternator went bad. But upcoming things, radiator, like to do a nice Mishimoto radiator. I'll probably keep the factory fan and engine-driven fan, just because I do actually like those. I started to clean up the intake manifold, you can see there. Clean it up nice, probably give it a nice coat of maybe that crinkled black. I think that's cool. And then the intake manifold, or the valve covers there, I got new gaskets for it. They do leak on the back side. I'm going to go ahead and replace those. Probably paint them up a nice color, something like that. Got a K&N filter, factory map, factory, pretty much everything is going on inside there. A little bit of a hiss. You can hear a little bit of a hissing from this guy here. That's the fuel, what do they call that? Fuel canister for the breather. Got hoses. Mostly that's the big thing in here. Got to replace a lot of the hoses. They're all getting old again. Everything's here 25 years old. Had this guy for about a year or so. Give you guys a little bit of a... That's so nice. Runs good. Cooling system needs to get redone. And last but certainly not least is my brand new 2019 Volkswagen Jetta R-Line. I say not least because I actually really like this car. I wasn't sure what to know about it when I first got the thing. I had to pick it up in Mississippi. I had another vehicle I drove down there, and unfortunately I lost the transmission when I was down there. So looked around, got a really good deal on this guy. Didn't really know, like I was saying, what to know about it because it has the 1.4 liter motor. My wife's got a Tiguan with the 2.0. Does have good power, but the turbo seems really laggy at times, and with this being such a small motor, I didn't really know what to think about it. But been very, very impressed with this thing so far. Back it out of the garage here. We'll take a quick little look around. Obviously everyone could just look online and see exactly what they look like, but I'll kind of give you I'll give you guys my opinion on what I think about it and what my plans are, hopefully, with this guy, if I can hold on to it. I don't seem to hold on to vehicles very long anymore. But again, 2019 R-Line. Really impressed with this car. Love the headlights. The R-Line was really just an ad for aesthetics. Body line was a little bit different on there. Had a little bit different wheels. The 17s over the factory 16s did come with the LED headlight and tail light package. Also comes with a differential lock, which I think is just due to some brakes. But super nice car, just got it cleaned up, but again, it's so cold out here, everything just kind of freezes back up again. So this guy's got the big panoramic roof, which I love, and it's full of all my crap. Love it. Two-tone seats, heated everything, had the heated package, so heated front seats, rear seats, heated wiper blade thing, heated steering wheel. Back in the 51 here, gonna pull it back around. Actually might go run her down to the old gas station and throw a few bucks worth of gas in it. She's getting really low. I hope I make it down there all right, but we'll kind of talk for a second. Camera bounces around a little bit. I apologize, I got it hung on my wiper knob there. So anyways, with this being kind of first ever, just wanted to give a quick rundown on the vehicles, kind of my thoughts on each one of them. Upcoming videos, we'll kind of do a little bit more in depth on each one of the videos, or the vehicles themselves. Talk more about in depth of what I'd like to see done with that. But honestly, I didn't want you guys seeing another YouTube video here. Part's falling off again. I should really tighten some of that stuff down. I didn't want you guys coming across and seeing these things and thinking, oh God, here we go, another YouTube guy trying to make millions on YouTube. That's not my intention at all, honestly. I love this stuff to death. Cars are a passion of mine. It goes much deeper than a passion a lot of the time. A little scattered. Sorry, I had the cover in the back. Didn't want to lose it driving down the road. I'm sure a police officer would think that was hilarious. Says nobody ever. So anyways, vehicles, passion. Goes much deeper. You can ask my family. I tend to spend a lot of time working on them, and honestly, I watch a lot of YouTube videos on these guys doing this stuff. Looks amazing. It would be an absolute honor and privilege, honestly, to be able to do this, bring you guys content. I really like to learn. I like to teach. So if there's something you guys would like to, hey, learn about, teach me, please, by all means. I don't pretend to act like I know everything at all. Tell me what you guys think we should do with the vehicles. I think the 51 here, I think we talked about it a little bit. Not really sure what direction to go with this one, but I think it'd be a fun build if we could make something cool happen with it. As far as the Skyline goes, I'd really like to, I'm not going to say keep it stock by any means, but I've seen a lot of videos where guys take these things and they drop the RB25 in them, the RB26, and people say put a big giant turbo on it, do this and that and the other. I mean, that's all you ever see, but I'd really like to build that RB20. Those are really stout motors. They can handle a lot of abuse. And be a fun track car. I got a buddy of mine does some track racing, SCCA. He's got a STI 2007, I think, with quite a bit of power underneath it. You can probably follow him on Cord Cannon Racing, I believe it is, on Instagram. Check him out. Good dude, fun cars. I just want to do car stuff, honestly. I don't know about you guys, but just do some car things, figure it out. Talking to the camera like I'm an idiot, lose my handle. But beyond the motor build, Skyline does need some suspension, needs a few different things, but I'd like to leave it as a nice driver. Street drive it. I know too many guys that have done quite a bit of work to these things, and then they just get to the point where they're not fun to drive anymore for them, because they drive like crap, and they just don't enjoy driving them anymore. Where I really want to enjoy driving it on the road, taking it to meets, taking it to the track. I would like to track from time to time, but nothing crazy. I don't need 1,000,000 horsepower. You can get a good 400 horse or better out of those RB20s with the right setup. I would like to go aftermarket turbos. Those the RB20s and the 25s actually come with ceramic turbos, so they don't handle much boost beyond factory. If this video sucks, I apologize. This thing is shaking around everywhere. Anyways, but fun car. You guys let me know what you think, what you'd like to see me do with those. And then the Jetta, really like the Jetta, just got it. It's got a warranty. I don't want to mess with it too much, but I would like to see how far we can push one of those little 1.4s. We could get 250 horse or better out of the thing. I think that'd be really fun. I think drives great, good gas mileage. Pretty much leave it stock, but I would like to do some stuff in the future with maybe air ride suspension and a couple different things. We'll kind of see where we go though. But we're going to fill up some gas. We'll catch you guys back in the house. She pulls pretty good. All-wheel drive truck. I hear them other barrels kick in. Secondaries. She seems pretty good for an old truck. You guys are looking at me all crooked. Just flopping around. What are you guys doing there? Alright, so with everything being said, I showed you guys around my cars, kind of let you know what I thought about them. But again, you know, I'd like this to be a channel not just for my builds and what I want to do, but I want it to kind of be about you guys too. So I want a lot of feedback from you guys about, you know, what kind of vehicles would you like, you know, to be seen, to be built. You know, I know a lot of these guys that, you know, as much as I'd love to be having a GTR here and a Lamborghini here and a Ferrari outside and whatever, you know, that's just, it's not what I got. And a lot of these builds, you know, that's kind of where they're going. And yeah, they get good content. I think they're fun to watch, but you know, honestly, you know, I'd like to build stuff that all of us can build, that anybody can build. You know, $1,000 cars, $2,000 cars, put some money into them and kind of see where we go from there. You know, I'd like to do, you know, the wheels, you know, different things like that. You know, whatever else you guys would put on your cars. You know, again, on the Skyline here, you know, we'd be putting radio on that. I don't see very many videos, or I haven't seen very many videos of people actually installing one of those. So for any of you guys that are getting them now that they're kind of becoming legal in the States, I'll show you guys all how to do that, where the parts that I got and what I'm using on there. Going forward too, tax return season, obviously everybody loves that time of year. I'm going to be doing some different things, hopefully here in the garage, so we can do some more work without me, you know, freezing and losing feeling in my hands. Insulating, do a nice, probably a heater in here, do some different things. Definitely work on lighting for you guys. Let me know what you guys think of the video and the sound quality. If it's not real great, again, I'll probably invest in a nice camera, not make you guys all seasick when you guys are watching me inside my cars and whatever else. We're also going to be building a shed outside, so not all of it might be car related. I might, you know, record some of that stuff if that's what you guys like watching as well. You know, kind of fun things just to really help us out, because a lot of the time working on cars isn't just about working on your cars, but it's about your environment. It's about making a nice place for you to work on. Again, I don't have a lot of the super high-end tools, so you're not going to see me using, a lot of crazy things, as much as I'd love a nice set of those quick jacks that everyone's using. Hopefully in the future, hey, sponsorship. But for now, just jack stands, basic hand tools, things like that. If we need to do any fabricating, it's either got to get sent out, or I do know how to weld, I just don't have a welder, so maybe we'll put an electrical panel in here, do some different things like that. Just let me kind of know how I'm doing as a host, here, let me know, if I'm like waving my hands around, don't really know what to do with my hands, if I'm being weird, obviously as the time goes on, we'll be getting better. What in the world? No, more pieces of the GoPro there. Get better at not probably saying so much, whatever else, but there it is again. If you like what you see, you want to see more, you want to see me build the Skyline, see what we do with that 51 GMC, again, smash that subscribe button down there, and we'll see you guys in the next one.